Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my people, my people, my people, my Biafran people, now how on a day I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one, na Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Biafra, may God bless His Excellency, Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless, may God bless, may God bless, may God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the one and only ESN, Ekpa, Simon Njoku. Oh, no. I don't think you've heard me. I will take it one more time. I say, my name na Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency, Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless, may God bless, may God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the one and only ESN, Ekpa, Simon Njoku, for the great job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because in your hands Biafra is coming, in your hands Biafra is safe, and in your hands when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. Now you've heard me. My people, today I am coming with a revelation to show you that this zoo, these zoo guys, the gimmicks they are playing, they can't get us. I will show you something now you will see here. When they say they are so-called Fulani men, they've been repented. The headsmen, the killer headsmen known as Boko Haram and IPOB, they somehow call them kidnappers. When we know deep inside, they are the so-called Boko Haram and the IPOB men. I want to show you something. You see me, I have a third eye. I always look at things critically. Just some few weeks back, we heard about the story about the boy they call, is it Chinasa Phillips. They claim he is the king of kidnapping in that zoo called Nigeria. They were showing his face on HD, high definition. You can see his face, you can see how it looks, you can see his statue, they put his names out. Now, I want to show you something. Make una see the way then they show for the first time the Fulani killer headsmen, Boko Haram and IPOB. You see these people. Make una see the way then go show their face. They will blur their face off. To show you that whenever they by mistake catch somebody when me Boko Haram man, they have been mandated to blur their face. Don't show their real face. Respect them to the end because they are their warriors. Before your eyes, you will see what I saw. Most of you saw it, but because there is something wrong with your thinking, the poverty of Nigeria has messed up your mentality, your mind, the way you reason. Make you now watch this clip now. It will blow your mind. You will see the so-called Nigerian zoo military and all of them. They are mentioning people who are kidnappers. But you will see for the first time on live TV, they blur their face off. When the headsmen, Boko Haram, the kidnappers are Fulani men, they don't show their faces. Watch this with me. This will blow your mind. Watch.
Kids who are currently at large. We know how to get them and we're closing in on them. We are going to get them as soon as possible. Usman Yunusa.
Listen.
Remove the something, Lola. Remove the something.
Boom. Can you now see there is a blur on his face? His face is now blurry. Can you see what I'm saying? Suddenly, there is a blur on his face. Let's continue. Watch.
Give a mic. Can you speak English?
Can you speak English? He was speaking, there's a Banaji, something. Maybe no, I can only speak, for food day or whatever. Can you speak English? Look, watch the respect they give to them. Watch this man's face. They blur the face out. To show you this man will not be locked up for life. He will be left in detention. Then later they will say he has been repented. They will not tell him, say, now we want you to be in the army. You will be in the army of Nigeria. That is the game they want to play. Watch very, very well. Make una watch very, very well. Listen, watch.
Okay. What is your name? Osuma. You hear that one? No? Where do you live? Where is the state? Abajana. Abajana. Are you from Kogi State or you just live in Abajana?
Can you see how childish it looks like? A caricature is what they are doing. Look at his face. That is my question to you all. I gave you an assignment. Look at this man's face. They blur it out. When I tell you that the zoo law only works for the Fulani cabal, you won't understand me. They are saying this man has been presumed innocent until found guilty. So they are blurring his face. Because in that zoo government, that's the only place where they parade people. Where you have not even done anything wrong. You have not been found guilty in the court, but they will parade you. Now, before your face, for the first time, we are seeing people who they say they are culprits, the so-called kidnappers. Even though we know they are Boko Haram, they are ISWAP. But because they are from the caliphate, they are members of the caliphate, they are blurring their face. Can you see this man's face is blurred? Blur mean then put software there, make you no show the face clear. Continue. Listen.
Kaduna. You are from Kaduna? Okay. Why are you here? Why were you arrested? An kama ne. An kama ne akan laifin kidnapping guda ɗaya da na taɓa yi. Guda ɗaya.
You only kidnap once.
You only kidnap once. Okay. How much did you collect when you kidnapped once?
20,000. Nawa kuka karba gaba?
600,000.
600,000. 20,000.
How many of you are in the gang?
Nawa ne?
Mu biyar ne. 5 of you. How did akwai Musa, akwai Nyaken, akwai Sa'idu.
Can you see his face?
Akwai Bello. Bello. Any Bello here? Sai suka shine Nyaken. Okay. How did you meet all these gangs? Where did you meet? Mu hadu a ƙauyen Kaduna ne.
Ya kuka haɗu kai magana da kai?
Mun haɗu a ƙauyen Kaduna ne. Wuraren Kankoma.
Metin Kaduna.
They met in Kaduna. So you met in Kaduna and you now moved to Abajana in Kogi. So what took you to Abajana?
Kaduna kuka tafi can?
Ni na je na same su can a Abajana.
Amma kun haɗu a Kaduna?
Kafin bayan da na je can ban sake na yi wani abu ba. Na yi shi ne.
Oh my God, have mercy. Can you see that this man's face was blurred? His face was blurred with a software. So that members of the public watching from TV or watching on social media, they will not be able to identify this man. That is the dignity and respect they give to their own. Because they have a better plan for this man. This man will not go to jail. This man will not be locked up. He will not be killed for being a kidnapper because we know he's a member of Boko Haram. The kidnapping is just a nice word to use. We know the game of the caliphate. But just last month, when it was Chinasa Phillips, you saw his face in HD. You saw his pictures everywhere. The zoo. Those of you who believe in one Nigeria, Today I am speaking to all those who claim they believe in one Nigeria. Be you a Biafran, be you a Yoruba, or the rest of them. Today's title, my people, today's title is A Prophet of Our Time and His Faithful Disciple. A prophet of our time and his faithful disciple. The man who saw the future. I am speaking of no other than our eternal leader, Nnamdi Kanu, His Excellency, and also our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Ekpa Simon Njoko. A prophet of our time and his faithful disciple, the man who saw the future. Because when we talk this thing, sometimes you guys don't get it. Nnamdi Kanu told you they were coming, they were coming, they were coming. He was shouting at the top of his lungs. He was warning everybody in that zoo called Nigeria. But they refused to listen. Now, before your eyes, just last month, they greeted you with Christmas with the picture of Chinasa, what's his name again? A strange name, Chinasa Phillips. When they did an interview with him, you saw his video, you saw his picture, you could tell his face, you can identify his face. But in this case now, this man here, they blurred his face out. I'm going somewhere. Listen. Make we now watch this again. These two boys you are seeing here, watch again. Their face were blurred. They blurred their face off so that you will not identify them, and also they are giving them the utmost respect. Members of Boko Haram, members of ISWAP, that they nickname the kidnappers. They call them sometimes farmer headers. When you see them in Plateau, they say they are farmer and headers. When you see them in Benue, they call them farmers and headers. When you see them in the Yoruba land, they call them the farmers and headers. But now that they have caught them in Abuja, they are now calling them kidnappers. Make you now watch where them blur these two people's face. Watch the dignity they are giving them. They blur their face. Watch and hear them now.
Him on surveillance for a very long time, but we are very happy to announce that he's here with us in our 5-star hotel, where we take care of him, and before we take necessary action on prosecution. Some of our communities in Abuja, particularly Buhari, they all reside in Buhari, and I want to say possibly many of them have planted themselves in various communities across the Federal Capital Territory. So I want to urge
He's saying that most of them, they have planted themselves across the whole Federal Capital Territory of that zoo called Nigeria, in Abuja. But you saw the respect they gave them. You saw what they said. They kept them in a nice place. They were being dignified. They were respected. Suddenly, there is a rule of law working in Nigeria. Despite these people, they are the lows of the lows, the lowest class of the Fulani Kakabao people, the lowest class of the Fulani headsmen. They still get the utmost respect, first time in the whole world. You see, I'm to show you, say they have a special assignment for these people, that they blow their face off. What I'm trying to say is that our leader has warned us. Our leader, Oyendu Nnamdi Kanu, he told us, he warned us that this will happen. But we refuse to listen. We refuse to listen to him. And before your face now, before your eyes, it is happening. So let's take it back. Let's take it back. Listen, we must hear from our eternal leader, a man who saw tomorrow, a prophet of our time, and his faithful disciple, the man who saw the future. Listen to what our leader is saying here. He warned us. He told us they were coming from day one. But most of the gullible ones, they refused to listen. Listen to the gospel of our leader, Oyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Listen. Very, very sad.
Fulani can control you however they like. Once they announce it, Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because they want Tinubu as the president. And you are all dying every blessed day. You are all...
Prophecy number 1. He said what the Fulani are doing, and somehow the Yoruba media, they fail to report it because they want Tinubu as president. Prophecy has come to pass before your eyes. This prophecy has come to pass before your eyes. Let's continue.
Dying every day. Had you people risen up to say that what is happening in Nigeria is bad, there is no way that Fashoranti's daughter will not be alive today.
Okay.
That is the price you pay for duplicity.
Okay.
That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say enough is enough.
Okay.
It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forest, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying something about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know, they understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them.
Okay.
Do you know why Borno State is still alive? Why you still have the Kanuri people in Borno today? Was because they resisted the Fulani centuries ago.
Okay.
You have to go back to history to understand how Nigeria came into existence. Fulani has been expanding from day one, from Senegambia. All the way from Senegambia, they've been expanding, and now they are in Okigwe. All the way from Senegambia. They are now in Okigwe. And you're asking us to somehow fold our hands and keep quiet because of 2023, because one idiot is going to come out to become a president, because of that rubbish, because of that nonsensical notion, we should fold our hands and wait until we are overrun by the Janjaweed from the Sahel.
Prophecy number 2. Most of those that chose to wait, the killing in the Yoruba land, the killing in Owo and the rest of the places. Because of Tinubu, most of you chose to wait. He told you guys, where are the cows? You claim the Fulani, they are killing them. Where are the cows? Show me the proof of the cows. And you all chose to keep quiet. Because to you, it is all about politics. To you, it is all about politics. Yoruba, just think about it. You guys, you pride yourself. I'm here to call a spade a spade. I bite my tongue for no one. You pride yourself to say when it comes to education, you guys are at the point of El Dorado. You say the Yoruba, they are very, very educated. But look inwards. Just call a spade a spade. Look inwards, because just last week, I was having a phone conversation with Biafra warlord. And he told me again, twice now he has told me this. Biafra warlord told me that, have I noticed that with the so-called politics, the Yoruba say they are playing with the Fulani? So far, the so-called 2 presidents that came from Yoruba land are stooges, are criminals, are henchmen of the Fulani Caliphate. That a people who boast that they are very educated, look at the kind of people, look at the kind of candidates that the Fulani chose from them to be president of Nigeria. Twice you have ruled that zoo called Nigeria, and look at the candidates, the type of people that the Fulani choose to work with from the Yoruba land. People like Obasanjo, a criminal. Operation Feed the Nation was his policy when he was a military man. OFN, Operation Feed the Nation. But suddenly, when he left office, he changed that policy. All the billions of dollars spent, he changed it to Obasanjo Farms of Nigeria. OFN was Operation Feed the Nation. Then suddenly, when he left power, the project he was doing changed to Obasanjo Farm of Nigeria. Still the OFN. Yorubas had the opportunity to have somebody like Olufalaye. In 1999, during their campaign, a man well educated like Olufalaye came out to be president. But the Fulani cabal, they did the hanky-panky. A well-educated man in the name of Olufalaye was dumped by the Yoruba people. That's the politics you are playing with the Fulani. Not only that, in 2023, even though we are not down with your politics, but a man at least who is educated, Osinbajo was out there to vie for that position. But again, you Yoruba, you believe in Emilokon, Egbekiniwa, a criminal, a fraudster, a man who is not a Nigerian, a man who came to Nigeria in 1977 when they had their program in Festac, the festival. Oh my God, have mercy. Hey! Tinubu is somebody we know. He's from Senegambia. He's not a Nigerian. He came to that zoo called Nigeria. He came to the Nigeria area in the year 1977 when they were having the program Festac 77. A time when the Biafran oil was booming, and they chose to waste the oil proceeds from the land of Biafra to carry out a so-called event known as Festival Town of Art and Culture, Festac 77, in that zoo. That was how that boy they called Tinubu found his way to Nigeria. He's a criminal, he's a fraudster, he's a drug baron, he kills people and the rest. You know this man and you still chose him as your candidate. A criminal. Yoruba, see the way the Fulani they are using you, and you keep on claiming, you keep on saying you are doing politics. Serve the zoo and return in shame. The caliphate, they have embarrassed you. That the so-called best, the bright amongst you, the most educated, cannot even test power in that zoo called Nigeria. Gani Fawemi tried his best to run for that zoo, but they killed him. When your best come out, they kill them. Even MKO, yes, we know about his ITT, you know, the telecom fraud he did. But at least that man is a real educated person. And he was chosen by the people. So don't tell me, oh, he's also, fraudulent. He was chosen by the people. He had the mandate of the people. MKO Abiola. But yet again, the Fulani Caliphate, they killed him. They killed your, oh my God. God have mercy. And now when they are counting, say, oh, which tribe has president in Nigeria? Will you be proud to appoint Tinubu as your president from the Yoruba side? Una shame they shame you. Because our leader warned you all. He told you that your media, if you keep on doing what you are doing, one day it will come back to hurt you. And now they are all over your land. The headsmen, they are there now. They are killing your Oba. They are killing your Oba now. Those at the top, they are killing your Oba to replace them with, oh my God, hey! What an insult. Man, let's continue, man. Very, very sad. Let's just continue.
Is that how reasonable people think? Is that how people that wish to survive as a race, is that how they reason? it is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you.
They don't.
Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you. In 2014, 2015, 2016, they said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said, no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today? When Yoruba was supporting the dead idiot called Buhari, did I not warn them that this evil you're supporting will consume you? They never listened. They never wanted to listen. IPOB is a terrorist group. You're trying to divide Nigeria. But Mietiana is not. People that you are calling bandits, have you heard anybody come out to say, please Buhari, since presidency is there defending terrorists in the forest, why don't you proscribe them? No, you cannot proscribe a Fulani group. Never. And all of you, we are supporting evil. When there is the proscribed IPOB, proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. These are Yoruba journalists writing junk. Every day they keep writing rubbish.
Hey.
But their land is under siege. Their land is under siege. And the Fulani will take it. It doesn't take time.
Prophecy number 3. It has come to pass. The whole of Yoruba land has been occupied by the caliphate. You saw the bombing. You saw Sheyi Makinde, that useless coward governor. They bombed Ibadan and he's there saying some illegal miners. Cowards! Fearful cowards! You are scared to speak truth to power and you are there saying, oh my God! Oh mercy God. The pain is too much. The pain is just too much. Animals! You are scared of the caliphate. Aboki, when they use hand clean yash, you are scared of people using their hand to clean their bum. Eh? Una shame they shame me, man. Una shame they shame me. You are cowards. Cowards. Una shame they shame me. I'm here to speak truth to power. I'm not here to bite my tongue for nobody. Una shame they shame me. What nonsense is this? What manner of nonsense is this? Eh? What manner of nonsense is this? I can't believe this. That Buhari gave that man from Mali a contract. They gave him a visa. They gave him a work permit to come to your town in Ibadan to mine your gold, mine your resources, mine whatever they could mine. If they even brought land mine, they brought bomb to Ibadan, and you are here saying, people, they are illegal miners. You call them illegal miners. People that have the license. They've been living there. They've been living among your people. They've been attending the meetings every month, every week. Town meeting, block meetings. Oh my God, have mercy. Hey! And you say, no. They are illegal miners. I keep saying it. You see, the problem with the Yoruba is this. Not all. Respect to Koiki, respect to my main man, Chief Sunday Igboho. But those who are deaf, dumb, and blind, that they see the Igbos as the problem, Omoibo, everywhere you go, even in Lagos, you point at the Igbos. When you know the Igbo man, when they come to your land, they buy the land, they buy your houses, they do business. We don't come to steal, we don't go into your bushes to mine your gold, your oil. We don't do that. But you are still fixated on the Igbos. Omoibo. You are cowards. You are scared to face the bully in the class. The Fulani Caliphate, they are the bully and you are scared to face them. Eh? All you have to do is, come, let us work together. Sort this problem out. You and I working as a team, we can solve this problem. But you say, no. Omoibo, don't trust them. Oh. Even when your owo is going down, you still say, no, Koiki, no, the problem is the Igbos, is the Igbos. I want Igbo, I want Igbo. Eh? I watch Koiki every day. He's a good guy. I watch him every day. I watch his program every day. Respect to Koiki Media. I don't care if he's angry with me by saying this, but I will call a spade a spade. I'm not here to bite my tongue for nobody. If I can insult my own so-called elders or Hanese, why should I be scared to speak to the Yorubas? Why should I be scared? Why should I be scared to speak truth to power? Eh? That thing you are doing, you have left the enemy, you are pointing on the Igbos. Eh? Afonja is still in your DNA. Remember the story of Afonja. Go back and read the story of Afonja. I took my time. I did the research on that man. I'm not just here to call his name for the sake of saying it. I did my research on that man. How he sold a people. He would sell and sell. Giving land, feudal stuff. It was feudal issue. Land, he was giving them land. The cabal still wanted more. Same thing happening in Plateau now. People will come, they will kill, they will chase you, you will run away, then they will change your street, your name, the land. The same thing was happening during that time in the days of Afonja. To an extent, the caliphate now tempted him. They gave him a Fulani woman to marry. A light-skinned Fulani woman. Until this day, with all due respect, when you check the Yoruba, there are some people who are still light-skinned. If you check the Yoruba side, some people, they are still light-skinned. It came from the DNA of Afonja's wife, his children, that he gave birth to for the Fulani. They gave him a Fulani woman to marry. You guys don't know what is coming. Oh? You guys don't know what is coming. But let's continue. Very, very sad. Let us continue.
So I am here today to encourage them that they must stand tall and be very strong, resolute. That is what Fulani does. They control the media. They have well-paid consultants all over the world doing their bidding for them. They have that woman at UN trying to lobby the world that everything is okay in the zoo called Nigeria. But you and I know that the zoo is not okay. You and I know the game plan of the Fulani. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Every day you read, you lament, you complain. Every day you read, you lament. And that's all you do. That is all you do. You read, you lament, you complain. You do nothing about it. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable.
My God, please, I beg, calm down for this guy. I beg, calm down, because these guys, all they do is talk and do nothing. All those talk. That's my, there's some guys they have their platform. All they do is talk. I'm not here to call out names, but those who just do talk, all you do is you are commenting. You are a commentator. All they do is talk. They're in the land, they're in our land. All you do is talk. What about the action? All they do is talk. They present to you in real time everything. People they are pressing like to their video. But all they do is talk. There is no action. All talk and no action makes Jack a weak man. You guys, you are weak mentally. You've been subjugated because deep inside, that Islam in the Yoruba area is the problem. The Islam you practice, 65% of Yorubas, they are Muslims. So that Islam, it is aligned with the teachings of the Fulani Caliphate. And when they come to you, in fact, they're already in your town. They are already in your town. But when they say, oh yeah, game don't start. I'm telling you, You see what happened to Chief Sunday Igboho in Lagos when he was about to go and do a campaign, not even a campaign, a rally in Lagos. The Lagosians under Tinubu, they said, do not come and do any rally here. For the first time, you saw Yoruba against Yoruba about to have a conflict. A very first time. Chief Sunday Igboho, loved by the people, appreciated by the people, adored by the people, he was coming to do a rally in Lagos. And suddenly, some people, they rose up and they said, do not come to Lagos to do any rally. His his Yoruba brothers and sisters. My Lord and my God. My Lord and my God. At least I have seen Koiki in action. I know he's a warrior. I know Koiki is just waiting for the command of Chief Sunday Igboho. Koiki is a warrior. He's ready to go down. Koiki is a warrior. He is ready to go down. I have seen him in action, so I respect him. Respect to Koiki Media. There is a reason why I always say that. When you see me say respect to Koiki Media, a general will always salute a general. Even in war, if you are fighting against another country, when you capture a general, you will salute that general because you know he has the balls to do what most men would not do. I've seen Koiki in action and I respect him. Koiki is not just a talker, he's also a doer. He's not just a talker, he's also a doer. So respect to Koiki Media. That guy changed my perspective. Because as a child, I had a scar. I had a scar that I could not cure from. I told you the story, how young boys, they blackmailed me. 4 boys playing football. I was the only Igbo boy there. And the other 3, they are Yorubas. And when something happened, they pointed at me. Something I had nothing to do with. They were responsible. They did what they did. But when the chairman came, they pointed at me. As a young boy, I had a scar. I couldn't heal from that scar. Until I took my time to listen to Koiki. I said, this guy is different. Because most of them, they will just be talking. They were talking the good talk. They sell you the good fight. Like boxing, you know, when 2 boys one go box, 2 boxers. Those by the commentary side, they're talking the good fights. Oh, Tyson will be great. Tyson will do this. They are just talking. They are not doers. They are not the ones to fight in the ring. But Koiki is somebody who I've seen in action. And I know he's just waiting for the call from Chief Sunday Igboho. Very, very sad, man, because I keep wondering, why are you scared of the caliphate? Why are you scared of the Fulani cabal? What in the hell are making you guys, you claim you're educated, you claim, what else are you looking for in that zoo called Nigeria? Why are you scared of them? That's the question. Yeah? Because my only anger is when we are about to go all out now, suddenly some stooges without before you know now, you will join them and be fighting us. That's the problem I have. Because even in the Biafran war, I broke it down in my analysis. Ojukwu was telling Gowon, you have to be fair to the Yorubas. Take your Fulani military out of the southwest. Gowon said, no. I will not do that. I will only take the military out of the east. Mind your business. I will leave my military in the southwest. Ojukwu was fighting. He was an advocate for the Yorubas. We have been their elder brothers since day one. We've been nice to them. We've been fair to them. We've been kind to them. But every time they keep on betraying us. Our leader was here advocating for them. Say, please, Yoruba listing, they are coming, they are coming, they are coming. Your land is gone, your village is gone, they are coming, they are coming. And yet, you were supporting Buhari, telling the Nigerian military to release the dead body of Nnamdi Kanu in 2017. You were praising Buhari when he went to the house of Nnamdi Kanu to kill him in 2017. This man who is speaking the truth before your face, you were happy that Buhari went there with his Boko Haram men dressed in Nigerian military. Now you know that they are Boko Haram who dressed in the regalia of the Zoo military. They went to the house of Nnamdi Kanu to kill him. They pretended to be Nigerian military men. Very, very sad. Let me just hold down and respect our leader to continue. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Just continue.
That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? If not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They said they support Akeredolu. This is the governor of Ondo State. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabangari in Kanu, are they living of course it's Hausa land, are they living in the forest?
No.
They came to the town, they work very hard, they build houses, they build mansions, they develop the entire place.
Hey!
Is that not what they do? What?
Oh my God, have mercy. Hey! It is clear, it is clear. We all have the spirit of Nnamdi Kanu right now. We have been bitten by the venom of Oyinda Nnamdi Kanu. He's in us. He's in us. He is in us. Very, very sad. Hey, my God, have mercy. What else can I say? What else can I say? I mean, he has said it all. What else can I say at this point that has not been said before? Like I said, today's title is A Prophet of Our Time and His Faithful Disciple. The man who saw the future. Respect to Nnamdi Kanu, His Excellency, and respect to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko. You opened my eyes. I am mad now because of you. You have opened my eyes. I was blind before, but now I can see. I can see. I really appreciate you all. I thank you for making me to be a real man. The days of dilly-dallying, the days of smiling, the days of pretending in the face of your enemy is gone. It's over. Those days are gone. I'm here to speak truth to power. I will keep on doing the job. I will keep on doing the job. The spirit of Biafra is here. To the Yorubas, I'm going to tell you, look, in fact, you guys have a state known as Oyo State. OYO means on your own. Because the way this thing is going now, you can tell that the game has changed. The way this thing is going, you can tell the game has changed. Keep on doing your politics. Keep on playing politics with your Tinubu man. Keep on playing your politics. When that time comes, we the Biafrans will watch you from a distance, because our leader has told you, Samuel Ekpa has also told you. We are telling you to wake up, rise up, wake up, rise up. You keep on talking about politics. Emi Lokan. Yeah? Oh my God. Aye. Lord have mercy. Emilio Khan. Eh? Look at the kind of people that they Fulani they are handpicking. Eh? Look at the candidates the Fulani they are picking to be president from the Yoruba side. Obasanjo, Tinubu, and you are proud of that. Hey, my people, man, no. I think the time has come. The time has come for us to face the music by ourselves. Because this, I keep saying, for the fact that 65% of the Yorubas, they are Muslims, there is a problem there. Respect to them, I have no issue. But for the fact that 65% of Yorubas are Muslim, it will be hard. There will be a hard nut to crack. When this war comes, they will come in the name of Omoibo, Muslim, do it for Allah. That's it done. Do it for the prophets. That's it done. Very, very sad. If it's left to me, I am ready to face this war by myself. I'm ready to say, the Biafrans, let us face this thing by ourselves. But my only anger is that the cabal, they are too smart. Even though you say they don't go to school, they are too clever, they are too witty. They are the ones responsible for the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu. They made sure they delayed his court process. Even though he was found not guilty, they said no. Evicted, I mean, what they said, that stupid man. They came up with some concepts. Acquitted, but not a discharge or something like that. They delayed it. They delayed it until Emilio Khan now came into presidency. Can you see the game? So now they want the Biafrans now to attack Tinubu as being responsible for holding our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. And before you know it, the war, the fight will now become the Biafrans and the Yorubas. While those who are responsible, they will be there watching us. They'll be watching two fighting. The caliphate, the cabal, the Fulani cabal, they'll be watching the Biafrans and the Yorubas fighting. Which is why I have warned Tinubu. Say, look, we not care about your zoo country, your presidency. Do what you want to do. Do you? If your people feel you are the best man they can present to run that zoo, do you? Do yourself. But leave our leader alone. Wash your hands off the case of Nnamdi Kanu. I don't warn you. Wash your hands off the case of Nnamdi Kanu. You claim to be a businessman. You claim to be a jagaban. You should have seen the handwriting on the wall that the caliphate, they knew what they were doing when they delayed the case of Nnamdi Kanu until you became the president of that zoo. Tinubu, wash your hands off the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Wash your hands off the case of Nnamdi Kanu. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. I have told you once or twice now. Technically, I have told you 1,000,000 times, even though I told you twice. For those that have ears, let them hear. Do not allow this war to be between us and the Yorubas, because that's the game of the caliphate. Just like the bully in the class. When the bully slap you in your ear, you will turn around because you are scared of the bully. You will face somebody else and start fighting that person while the bully is there laughing at you. All the class members, they'll be laughing because they know the person you are fighting is not the person that slapped you. That small boy you want to fight is not the one that slapped you. But the bully that slapped your ear, you will leave him, you will turn around in the class and you are fighting somebody else. The bully will be laughing you. And guess what? Tomorrow, the next day, the next week, the bully will slap you again in the ear until you face that bully head on before that bully will leave you and set you free. That message is a coded message to the Yorubas. I know why I'm saying this. I know why I'm stopping here. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. Now, before we go, we need to sembe for the most faithful disciple of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The gullible ones, the fools, they thought by kidnapping our leader, that'll be the end of the movement. To Biafrans, I say rejoice. Biafra is here. Rejoice, for Biafra is here. They thought kidnapping our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, will make Biafra a closed chapter. I want to say, rejoice, Biafra is here. The naysayers, they said Biafra is dead. Even Peter Obi that you love, he said Biafra is dead. That Biafra died in 1967 to 1970. I want you to listen to the most faithful disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. And the same way Simon is a disciple of Nnamdi Kanu, I am a disciple of Mazi Ekpa, Simon Njoku. My name is Legion because we are many. We don't die, we multiply. We don't die, we multiply. This Biafra will never die. The more you kill us, the more we resurrect and become stronger. I am a disciple of Mazi Ekpa, Simon Njoku. And before we go, we must listen to Simon Ekpa. Listen to the gospel. You cannot slow the movement. You cannot slow this movement. It is Biafra or death. We are ready to die for this movement. We are ready to give the ghost for Biafra. It is Biafra or nothing else. No negotiation is on the table. Biafra or nothing else. Yes, we are mad now. Now madman don't pass madman. Because the Fulani men, they only understand madness. You must match the madness of the caliphate before they will respect you and bow down to you. Listen to the good words from our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, Simon Njoku, His Excellency. Listen.
And I want to inform Biafrans today that Biafra government remains the only legitimate government of the Biafra people. And Biafra territory cut across the inter and the coastal part of the old eastern Nigeria, cut across Lower Kogi and Lower Benue. Today, the Biafra government has 40 states, officially the United States of Biafra. And for those who do not understand what Biafra government in exile is all about, Biafra government in exile is legal, and any government in exile that have the capacity to control the territory from exile have attained the required standard to have independent state. Today, we can call ourselves semi-sovereign nation because we have the de facto government. The Biafra government in exile controls the land of Biafra. Under international law, government in exile has the right to conduct election, participate in any political movement, especially in quest for total control and independent state of their various countries. Today, the Biafra government in exile is about to conduct a self-referendum as a government. This self-referendum will start on the 1st of February 2024, and we have adopted the e-voting. I believe Biafra government will be the only and the first government that has embarked on self-referendum using the technological innovative that are available to us. And so we are adopting the e-voting system, innovative. We're breaking the jinx. So all we need from you is a support and going out there to vote. Pick up your phone, pick up your tablet, pick up your laptop, and do the needful. We are looking at getting at least 20 million voters for Biafra, and the rest will be history. Remember, the freedom of Biafra does not depend on this referendum as such, but it is part of the preparation and the part of our case against the Islamic State of Nigeria. We want to have these numbers, and then in Finland, when the result will be called, we are going to declare the restoration of independent state of Biafra. So the referendum is going to be one of the mechanisms mechanism and measures towards the declaration of independent state of Biafra. My fellow Biafrans, believe me, Nigeria is gone. Just like many multinational corporations, including the Unilever, who is the father of Nigeria, the company that bought Nigeria as a legal and business entity. Today, their businesses are folding up. And our task as a government is to sabotage every economic power of the Nigerian state and bring them down to their knees. That's what we're doing. So support the referendum vote. It is very easy. And on the 31st day of this month of January, the Biafra government committee in charge of the ID card and voting will be live on air to educate Biafrans for the last time before the voting starts. May God bless you. I remain the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic of Exile, Mazi Ekpa, Anun Kankam, Obatobie, Agune Chamber of Biafra land. There one to the BLA, BRF, to the Navy, to the all forces of Biafra. It is time we move. God bless you. God bless Biafra. Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans.
My dear, hold on there.
Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans.
Thank you very much. Oh my God, Agune Chamber. Obatobie. Hey. Obatobie. You are God. You are God. You are God. When I say he's a God, we are all gods having a human experience. Smaller gods, yes. But we are all gods having a human experience. This thing we are doing, it's not for the carnal flesh. You must be part of that number. The 100 men that our leader was asking for. Are you in that number? Are you in that number? When our leader cried out for 100 men. When our leader prayed for 100 men. He prayed in the private. God said, yes, but I want it to be a prophecy. You must also pray that prayer in the public. You think it's easy for someone to pray, lament, show your nakedness in the public? You think it's easy to pray for a solemn result, something bothering you, that you prayed in the private, so that those who are trying to kidnap you, they will not hear you pray. You think that prayer was easy for our leader to pray for 100 men in the public? He knew they were coming to kidnap him. He knew everything was perfected. There's everything with the cabal. Those around him, they were ready to sell him out. And he prayed to God of Biafra in the private, saying, Papa, I need 100 men. I need 100 men. I need men who were born for this assignment. Lord, I need 100 men. But they said, no. I've heard your prayers, but your prayer must be done in the front of your enemies. He laid a table before, in the presence of your enemy. That's the same. Learn how to interpret your Bible. When God make a table in the presence of your enemy, you should understand what that means. Some prayer, sometimes you pray it in the private. You know your enemies are coming to kill you. They are coming to kidnap you. And you are praying to God in the private. But God wanted it to be a prophecy, because even though you are praying for 100 men, God had something bigger in place, and your prayer has to come to pass because you are a prophecy. So when our leader now had to come in the public, it's not easy for someone to lament in the public, to cry out in the public, to show your weakness in the public, to show your nakedness in the public, to lift up your skirt in the public. But God has a reason for telling him, no. I've heard your prayers in the private. Go to the public and make that same prayer. Unknown to everybody around him, unknown to the DOS, unknown to other people around him. He said, Papa, I have prayed to you in the private on a live show. Oh my God, this man is too much. On a live show, our leader said, on a live show, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, His Excellency, he said, Papa, I have prayed to you in the private, but today I am praying to you in the public. Papa, I need men. I need 100 men. I said men, not boys. I need men that in their mother's womb, they knew the assignment. I need men, Papa. Too much of women everywhere. I need real men around me. People were laughing at him. Saying, 100 men, what does this guy mean? The DOS, they are there now. And in fact, when you check all the branches, you know, London branch, American branch, German office, you know, Italian rep. There are more than 10,000 now. Why are you saying 100 men? They laughed at him. They mocked him. They called him a crazy man. That, oh, this guy is going... What is 100 men? 100. Just 100. Because those guys that were mocking him, they didn't know the assignment. Until there came a man in 2019. Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoku, he came and he stepped forth. He told our leader, Mazi Kanu, that if you say you need 100 men, I will make your job easier because in me, I am 15-1. What manner of man is that? And me, I was there enjoying life. Enjoying my life in the Western world. Watching these guys on YouTube, you know, watching during the lockdown. When I saw what Simon said, that night, a fire sparked in me. Because sometimes when you're in the Western world, you live your hard man life, your gangster life. You ignore it and you start acting like a gentleman. As the saying goes, when you're in Rome, you behave like the Roman. So over time, the fire in me, that fire that I knew was in me, I was able to turn it down. I turned that fire down. And suddenly, Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, they lit the fire up. And I said, wow, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's happening to me? And all the revelation came. The spirit of Biafra fell upon me. I'm not here to boast to say I'm one of the 100 men. Who am I to say that? But I'm telling you, that spirit is upon me. So at this point, I want to say a big shout out to the dragon. I thank you, I appreciate you, because I know the assignment was given to you, Simon. You are the Joshua of our time. When they were rejoicing, drinking their champagne, sharing the dollars that they have kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, job done now. Done and dusted. He is now in Nigeria. Done and dusted. Biafra is gone. Hi! When the criminals, the fraudsters, they were smiling, using the money that the caliphate gave them to build hotels, they were smiling. They never knew this man called Simon Ekpa was the Joshua of our time. So for all those who are still waiting to vote, for all those who are still in doubt of Simon Ekpa, for all those still dilly-dallying, you are straddling in between the fence, you are being non-aligned, you are trying to pretend, say, I like Simon, I love DOS. Those who are saying that, I swear to God on man, when Biafra comes, you may have to go through hell to get there. You will pay your penance, because now is the time for you to support the good job that Simon is doing, but you are still, not sure. You are hiding. You are dilly-dallying. You pretend. You are hiding. You have the money to support the movement. You are saying, let me just wait. You are seeing what Simon is doing. In fact, nobody can do such. Just one, oh my God. But you see, no, I'm not sure. Let me wait. Only God knows what you are waiting for. Go and vote. You say, let me wait. What are you waiting for? Who are you scared of? Who are you scared of? It is appointed to a man to die but once. How do you want to die? How do you want to be remembered? Like a coward who hid in his house? Or like a man who went out fighting? It's a glorious thing to die for your motherland. It is something good. It feels good to die for your motherland, to die for your people. I keep saying it. If the God you believe in sent his son, his only begotten son, according to the Bible, his only begotten son was sent to the world to die for the sins of the world in order to save mankind. If God could do that, when you die, you want to go to heaven, but God sent his son from heaven to earth to die for the sins of the world. Then who are you to say you ain't ready to die for what you believe in, to protect the land given to you by God, the land given to you by, oh my God. Hey, I rest my case, man. The pain is too much. From me, from here, for now, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you.
Yeah.